This week's task, as per usual, is to go through the worksheet. The worksheet you'll need to complete and bring to the Wednesday workshop class. In the worksheet for this week, you will find a number of different production roles and a short breakdown of the production process. It's quite a lengthy worksheet, but I intend that you use this to plan out your film and it become a tool to help you in your own production. Again, these will be talked about more in the seminar. A link to the worksheet can be found in this resource pack. Additionally, I'll post that worksheet on Facebook and on Moodle. So please make sure you download this, make notes on this, and bring it along to the workshop and the seminar. Okay, so in terms of that worksheet, you'll find a number of different production roles, and here I just want to kind of go through the production roles very quickly. Again, I want you to examine these in more detail and think about your own skills, your production, and these roles more in depth. Again, as supplementary material, I've included a reading with this resource pack. It's quite a straightforward, fairly easy reading, but it'll give you a lot of really good expert research and knowledge on film production roles. Again, there's a link to this reading within this resources. Additionally, I'll post this on Facebook and on Moodle. Again, just as a quick reminder, please make sure you visit Moodle, Facebook, but also get conversations and question going on the Twitter feed. Okay, so in terms of this clip, the production roles in terms of what you'll be doing on your crew and the main roles that you will need to cover in your crew are really about 10 different roles. So obviously the first role at the top will be producer, and the producer, again, a lot of people get a wrong idea of producer. In subsequent weeks we'll talk about the producer role in more detail, but the producer can also be, not just someone who deals with organisation or finance or distribution or promotion. The producer is someone who organises the crew, organises the shoot. In terms of feature film production, a producer may well be the first person to work on that film, so they might find or purchase an idea or a book or a script and develop that, work through it on the film, then work through distribution and finance deals. So again, the producer is always the first one there and the last one to go. They see the whole workflow through. In your case, on a short film, especially a film with no budget, the producer should be, the keystone in this, the main pin within your film, the thing that holds it all together. So a producer needs to be well organised, hard-working, rational, but also be able to make some critical and creative choices and decisions. The producer really needs to be able to make sure the director knows what they're doing, make sure everyone knows what they're doing on time, but also make sure that everybody is working towards the director's vision. Okay, so the director, and again, the director is often the most popular role on set, and as most people say, the most creative. You're working towards the director's vision, but this vision is constructed through, help from the other crew members. The vision is debated, decided, different research topics go into that, and these research topics come from a number of different fields and a number of different people, depending on what their skills are and what they can bring to the crew. So the director is a person who, who collects all these ideas, collects all these skills, puts them together, makes sense of them, and then directs the film in a certain style or a certain way. The cinematographer, or otherwise called the director of photography, looks after camera and lighting. So the director will have a certain vision, and the director will tell that vision to key members of staff, such as the producer, the cinematographer, the production designer, the actors, and then they will go out and, on a technical capacity, produce the director's vision. So the cinematographer will set up the shots, will choose, on a feature film, choose the lenses to work with, decide and make choices about the depth of field, understand where to set up the lights and what type of lighting is needed, what time of day to shoot, okay, and the producer looks after all this. So again, the cinematographer is, a very, very creative, a kind of the central creative force in terms of the way the film looks. While the cinematographer is setting up the camera and the lights, the director at this point should be rehearsing the actors. So the director's role really, is split between making sure the performance is right and making sure the technical capacity of the film is right. So it's about deliberating tasks. So making sure you've got faith in your crew that they will essentially pull off the look that you want and desire.